Good morning. I am Shelly Singla from GPC Kuni Majra. Today my topic is conservation of mechanical energy for freely falling objects and transformation of energy. So, first of all we will start with the what is energy. Energy may be defined as the capacity of a body to do work is called energy. The work done by an object is stored as energy in a body. Now, the units of energy are, we have 4 units. First is SI unit. SI unit of energy is joule. Its symbol is capital J. Then we have CGS unit, which is arc. The relation between joule and erg is 1 joule of energy is equal to 10 raised to power 7 ergs. Then third unit is 1 electron volt. Electron volt or EV. So, 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule of energy. Another unit of energy is 1 kilowatt hour, that is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to power 6 joule. So, this is a brief review for the energy. Now, we come to the types of energies. Now, we have various types of energies. The first one is mechanical energy. The mechanical energy is further of 2 types. It is of 2 types. Any moving object has mechanical energy. So, this is of 2 types. First is kinetic energy. In short form we can write Ke, and the second one is potential energy. So, first of all we will define what is kinetic energy. So, it is defined as the energy possessed by an object by virtue of its motion is called kinetic energy. The examples of kinetic energy are a moving ball, moving bullet, then we have stream or river. The water moving in stream or river has kinetic energy. Then we have blowing wind. All these are the examples of kinetic energy. Now the expression for kinetic energy is, it depends upon the mass of the object and its velocity. So we have kinetic energy is equal to half m into v square. M is the mass of the object and v is the velocity. So it is directly proportional to mass and velocity. More is the mass of object, more is its kinetic energy. More is its velocity, more will be the kinetic energy, and vice versa. Now we come to the potential energy. This is defined as the energy possessed by body by virtue of its shape, position, state or configuration is called potential energy. The examples are water stored in a dam, the water stored in dam has energy which is potential energy due to its position. Then we have stone raised above the earth, above the ground level, has potential energy. The next example is stretched bow, stretched spring, etc. So all these are the examples of potential energy. So this is for first type of energy, which is called mechanical energy. The next type of energy is the light energy. The light plays very important role in our life. So this is the form of energy the form of energy the form of radiant energy which produces in us the sensation of sight, is called light energy. Light plays very important in our life, so we need light to see all the objects. The sources of light are like sun, candle, lamp, bulb, etc. So, these are the sources of light. Now, we have various effects of light. The light falling on an object, can produce heating, electrical and chemical effects. Like the example is, for example, in photoelectric effect, we have photoelectric effect. Suppose we have a sheet of a given metal and it is exposed to some light, rays of light. So, if its energy is the equal to the work function of the metal, which is the minimum energy required to emit the electrons from the surface of this metal, then electrons are produced, and in terms this light energy can be changed into electrical energy. So, this light can produce electrical effect in photoelectric effect. The next example is, we can have a lens which is convex lens, and it can focus the sun radiations to a single point or if we focus this lens on the black paper, then it can burn this paper, because sun rays, parallel sun rays after passing through this convex lens can focus these radiations to the given point and can burn this black paper. So, these are effects of light energy, which is heating effect. Similarly, we can have chemical effect also. Now, there is a relation between energy and frequency of light. We have this Planck's relation. It suggests us that energy associated with each photon of light is equal to Planck's constant h, and it's the frequency of light. So, E is the energy of photon. Photon may be defined as the quanta of energy or bundle of energy. H is Planck's constant. The value of Planck's constant is 6.623 into 10 raised to power minus 34 joule second, and n is the frequency of light. Ray. So, this is all about light energy. The third form of energy is heat energy. Heat is also necessary for our daily life. So, it is defined as the form of energy which produces in us the sensation of warmth, Suppose we have an object and we have to measure its heat energy H. Then the heat energy of any object can be given by the sum total of kinetic energy of all its molecules suppose we have various particles n particles in an object, then we have mi mass of each particle, vi is the velocity of each particle. If we add the kinetic energy of all particles, then we will have heat energy of that object. The next type of energy is electrical energy. Now, as we know that electricity is very important to us, so it is the energy which provides electric current to give us heat, light, sound, transportation, and entertainment. Is called electrical energy. Now, what is electrical current? We have if the current I is equal to flow of charges. The charge flowing per unit time is called electric current. So, this is the electrical energy is a measure of electric current. The next is chemical energy. We know that in our day to day life chemical reactions are occurring. So, the energy change that takes place in a chemical reaction is called chemical or internal energy. Every object or matter has its own chemical or internal energy. It depends upon the temperature of that matter, temperature, volume, pressure, and its chemical nature. So, all these factors determine the chemical energy of that particle or matter. Now, we come to the next energy, which is called nuclear energy. We know that every matter is composed of atoms, and atom is in turn composed of nucleus. So, the nuclei of heavy atoms like uranium, are unstable. They are not stable and they continually disintegrate continuously to release nuclear energy. So, whenever a heavy atom like uranium is disintegrating, then its nucleus gives us nuclear energy, which is also this nuclear energy can be further used for making electrical energy. So, we have Einstein's mass energy relation, according to which the energy can be converted into mass and mass can be changed back into energy. The relation between energy and mass is E is equal to mc square. E is the energy of the energy and m is the mass, where c is the velocity of light. Which is equal to 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. Suppose the nucleus of uranium is disintegrating. So, in this case the mass is destroyed and this mass is changed into energy, which is called a nuclear energy. There are various and other energies also, like solar energy, tidal energy, wind energy, etc. So, this is all about various types of energies. Now, next we come to the transformation of energy. Transformation means change of energy. The energy can be changed from one form to another form in various chemical processes. So, we can give the examples of various chemical processes, various physical processes, sorry. Suppose here we will have source of energy. We will draw a table. Changed from changed into so let us take some examples. The first source of energy, let us take heat engine. or steam engine. In steam engine we have heat energy, this heat energy is getting transformed or converted into mechanical energy. Mechanical energy helps to move the steam engine. Second is bulb or lamp. In case of electrical bulb, we have electrical energy. This electric energy is getting converted into light energy. Then we have another source, electrical heater. In heater we have electric energy. We supply electricity to the heater and this gives us heat energy. No. Next is we have fan. In fan we have electrical energy converted into mechanical energy. Then we have solar or sun energy. Sun. Sun we have mass energy or solar energy. In this sun, the nuclear is getting disintegrated to produce radiant heat and light energy. And then electric motor. In motor we have electrical energy converted into mechanical energy. Then we have electrical generator. Generator produces electricity, so it changes mechanical energy into electrical energy. When we rub our hands or when rubbing or friction between two surfaces produces heat energy. It means mechanical energy. On rubbing we have mechanical energy gets changing into heat energy. Then we have dam. In case of dam we have stored water, so here we have potential energy and it is getting changed into kinetic energy. Then electrical bell. In bell, electrical energy is changed into sound energy.